What's up? It is Cody from the Keepers of Nerdom. How y'all doing? As you can see, this has got some dust on it to say the least, but that's because it has been on a shelf for a very long time, and I'm so glad to still own this piece of history. As you can tell, this is an original A-Wing design, and it's even still got the yellow minifigures, right? Definitely not as streamlined as the later A-Wings, but again, a fascinating, simple Lego set. What's interesting is like the random blue sections here, and overall, just a simple set. Very simple, beautiful though. Right, let's look through all the little details of it. You know, first I'm just giving you the overview. As you can see, yeah, the dust is epic, and I don't know. I love it. I love also that they allowed these to move. Like you could technically move them all around. You know, it's really just to be slightly moving around for fire and stuff. It also came with a repair mechanic. For some reason, the Lego sets for the first generations really love this idea of there's got to be a mechanic, there's got to be something. I love the Star Wars-esque binoculars that are just very, futuristic looking, pretty neat. It's cool. Unfortunately, you can't really hold them in the same way unless you undo them from his hand. This guy's even pretty stiff. That's impressive. Very generic mechanics. I love that randomly for the Rebellion, apparently it's all just 50% mechanics in most of the Lego sets. And so let's look at the pilot. Very simple. Oh my goodness, he's stiff too. That's good. And he is so stiff, his feet don't even want to come out of the cockpit. I'm impressed. All right. So here's what we've got. A very, very simple Lego figure. And I love it just because of its simplicity. It reminds me of a Crash Dummy, actually, the green one. It's got good, basic printing up here. Nothing on the torso, nothing on the arms, nothing of that. You've got your head, which is really just that extra little piece. So you can be reused for like city and whatnot, and probably was from city stuff anyway. But let's see. The helmet has got some awesome printing all around it. Very simple, right? This is just a standard type of helmet that they've had for a long time with a standard visor piece. Really simple stuff, but so much fun. This is cool stuff. Now, where this shines as far as design is really, it's the basic setup of an A-Wing, right? It does have a compartment for quote unquote, secret plans. I don't remember it coming with anything other than maybe the binoculars you'd put in there. So you could hide plans and whatnot. That was the idea of the play. As far as customized pieces in this, there are only, I think, 3. So the first 2 are right here, which are printed pieces. And I'm kind of blown away in a sense, because it's printed on here on a piece that is not smooth. It's like, it's not a smooth piece. Like, this is printed onto a piece that's got the ridged bumpiness to it, and it looks good. Like, it's just got those Rebellion symbols. There's nothing else here other than your landing gear. But the one really cool piece that's very specific and fascinating is in the cockpit. And I love this because it reminds me exactly of... Okay, so first off, again, not a smooth piece, printed on here, beautiful. This is targeting the bridge of a Star Destroyer. But what's really funny to me is, like, Return of the Jedi, what happens to the one A-Wing pilot that's like a big deal? Like, it accidentally, because it gets shot and then it hits the bridge. So it's really just funny to see, like, that's kind of the thing they went with for the image here. But again, thank you for making not stickers, right? That's the one thing. Like, there's not a lot of design here, right? It's super simplistic. It's very rigid and not smooth as it needs to be on this section. And, it's not perfect, right? This is one of those ones from the original series that you just go, ugh. It's not great, and the random blues and stuff. I wonder if that was actually a design feature on purpose or just to separate out some pieces. I would have almost gone with a more like burnt red, a little darker red for this to really make it look good. But it's an A-Wing, right? It is, and it was playable, and it was awesome, and I just love that little special effect. The fact that they were just using printed stuff instead of stickers. Now, there's limited printed things here, right? There's only 3 printed pieces, and 2 of them are duplicates. But that one right there is so cool. So this A-Wing, it's probably of the original stuff, the first generation of these types of things, in a way, design-wise, my least favorite, even though it plays the part well in the general sense. It's just got a few little flaws, just the weird, I don't know, these just really scream, let's throw something else on here to give it an effect. And it just looks out of place, So this, I'm so glad I own it, right? But it's a funny thing to review the different Lego sets throughout the years, especially like for me, the Gen 1s, and go back and watch the Man Cave episode where I see the Gen 2, 3s Lego sets from my brother, where he's got some cool, some amazing stuff that I don't have because I stopped collecting about Generation 1 and a little bit into Gen 2s. Because it's hard to designate like what's Gen 2 whenever there's just new sets coming out and they're the first time the set ever has come out. Is that the Generation 1 of that set? You know what I mean? So, and those sets were evolving too as they were going. So yeah, this is probably my least favorite in a way of the original Gen 1s that I have. But it's still, it's got personality to it, and the printed pieces really are where it shines. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you think about the original A-Wing. Which one do you prefer of the generations? Which one do you own? I've been Cody from the Keepers of Nerdom. Have a great day. Bye, y'all.